Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to copy multiple transactions from one company to another. So this is a standard template with PostTrans for importing transactions of differing types. First of all, I'm just going to explain that in the setup menu up here we can select our Sage 200 company. So that's whatever this current user is able to see. And you can see there PostTrans gives it an automatic code. But let's say we're going to import into company 2. And we've got another cell here that if I press space and tab, PostTrans offers a selection of every value. I can extract from company 1. So I'm going to extract from company 1 and import into 2. Now, PostTrans knows what's in any of these columns because there's some hidden tags into here, which is explained in different videos. But now when I press the extract button, PostTrans offers me various different types of transactions. So I've got sales orders, quotes, proformas, and invoice and purchase orders. So I can select sales orders. I can type the document number in to get a single document number or the customer reference. And I've got in-cell searching, so I can just type the first few letters of an account and I can get all the sales orders for that account, all the quotes, and just click them there and select them to be copied. Let's just remove that, and what we're going to do, we're going to look at all our sales orders in the system, and of course we can have selection dates and include completed transactions. So let's just take 5 random transactions here and we're going to extract them into our sheet. So we can see there's 41 lines. There's our original document numbers, and of course if we wanted to we could go in here and change some stock codes using in-cell searching perhaps, and we could change some values, we could delete some lines, and we can even add lines to the transaction. For instance, if this was a sales order and you were going to import a purchase order, you might want to change things like nominal codes and all that sort of business. Well, PostTrans has the facility, if I go to the tags, we can actually have, under cell tag properties, we've got a no extract option. And what that does is, that stops the extraction of that data to the cell or row. But that data is actually written 26 rows over. So this is column N, so in column AN I would find the description. Which means I can put a function in here to manipulate the data before I import it. So that makes it extremely powerful. Now let's just unhide this little bit here, because these were sales orders, and again, you may want to convert them to purchase orders, so you probably wouldn't want this filled in. And we can change that to a purchase order, or I'm just going to put it, because there'll be other things that we won't validate to, I'm just going to put in there a sales quote, just for the sake of a demonstration. Now you can see there's the transaction header data, so there's the analysis codes, and I can have the delivery address and all that sort of gubbins in there. I'm just going to close that up, and I'm going to press import. So now PostTrans will read down the first section until it finds a different date, count number, or reference, etc. So it's breaking those up into the 5 transactions we saw previously. Now, because it's a quote, it's warning us here that there is some stock out of stock, but that's not a problem because it's a quote. So let's press import, and we've now just seen a quote go in. So we've imported quote 31 and 32 based on that copy. I'm just going to switch over to Sage 200 and show you that in action. Okay, so there we can see sales quote 31 and 32. And if we open 31, we should have a tile 10 by 10. We changed that stock code there. And there we go, it's imported it as we would expect.